ready.
Mr. Pena, the judge will probably ask you to cut on your camera.
Oh, sure.
He likes to see people.
No problem.
Good morning. This is cause number 2015-48120 in the interest of Justice Corbin and Cadence Pena. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn and unmute yourself, Ms. Pena. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children. Ma'am.
Ilea Pena, and I am their mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the children
Zachary Pena, father of
and
children.
representing the state of Texas.
Marcella Turner.
All right, we have a non-agreed child support review order, and we're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Turner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Do we have any stipulations? Ms. Turner?
Oh, yes. Oh, you're waiting on me? I wasn't.
Yes. Do we have any stipulations? Do we have any
Oh,
stipulations?
yes, we do, Your Honor. I did not hear you. So the parties have it.
Uh-oh.
Here we go again. You're frozen.
Am I frozen or because you're frozen on my end?
You were frozen. You okay? Tell me what the stipulations are.
The parties have agreed that Mr. Pena shall continue to cover the children on his medical and dental insurance at a total cost of $246 per month for the medical and $45 for the dental each month.
All right.
So that's a total of $51 with the medical and dental
Okay.
combined. The parties have further agreed that the oldest child, born in March of 2003, has since emancipated and graduated from high school.
All right.
So
Dealing
the
with
child
two
support,
children,
the new child support amount will only be for 2 children.
which is what percentage is that?
25%, Your Honor. And Justice Eve Pena is that child that has emancipated.
All right. Let's proceed. Any other stipulations?
At this time, no, nothing further, Your Honor. No further stipulation.
All right, Ms. Pena, and is this your agreement so far?
Yes.
And Mr. Pena, your agreement so far?
Oh, as far as the coverage is concerned, that is correct.
All right. Let's proceed then, Ms. Turner.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would like to call Ms. Pena. Ms. Pena, after Mr. Pena provided his check stubs, did we have an opportunity to speak about what the new proposed guideline amount of child support should be in this matter today?
Yes.
And that new child support amount based off of his check stubs was for $1,928. Is that correct?
I mean, I can't recall the exact number. I didn't write it down, but if that's what you said it was. Oh, there she
Okay,
is.
so the guideline amount would be $1,928. And were you in agreement with the guideline child support amount?
Oh, yes.
And are you asking this court to modify the prior court order and grant this guideline child support amount that was
Yeah.
previously calculated?
Yes.
No further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
Mr. Pena, do you have any questions of Miss Pena?
No, sir.
All right. Call your next witness. Ms. Turner. Ms. Turner, you're muted.
I'm sorry. My computer wasn't acting up the whole time. Okay, now it is.
That started yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess maybe it's this spot in the house.
All right. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, before I call my next witness, I failed to read into the record or to ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior court order, which was signed on September 6th of 2017, where Mr. Pena was ordered to pay $1,682 in child support beginning September 1st of 2017.
Actually, he was ordered to pay $2,271 beginning December 1st, 2020.
Oh, there was another order?
Oh, okay. We had gone in for like a mediation and we didn't get the first trial date in December and they rescheduled us for February, but then there was the freeze. So that got postponed. This has been going on since like November. So those orders
Your
are,
Honor, could I interrupt, Your Honor? You're looking at the proposed non-agreed child support order, but the prior order was for
Current child
1682.
support order is what it says. Current child support order. But let me look at it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me pull up what year?
that was probably from our meeting November
2017. 2017, September 6th of 2017.
Motion, proposed order and suit. Okay. This was, okay. There, the current child support was $1,682 beginning September 1st, 2017. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm looking at the right one then. All right, court will take
And-
note of that previous order.
Thank you, Your Honor. And at this time, the state would like to call Mr. Pena.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Pena, were you asked to provide your check stubs today to myself?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have an opportunity to provide at least the most current 3 check stubs?
Yes, ma'am. I sent you the most 3 current.
And do you take issue with the judge looking at the most recent check stub that you provided today?
No, ma'am. I would just like to add a couple of comments onto it after.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Your Honor, at this time, the state would like to offer into evidence what has been marked as State's Exhibit 1, which is the most recent check stub that Mr. Pena provided to the state this morning.
All right, any objections, Ms. Pena?
no.
Uh,
Mr. Pena,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is your legal objections?
I just want to verify that and this is what the issue was on our previous, is the year-to-date total versus the forecast for the remainder of the year. Just want to make sure that that's accurate calculation.
I don't know what you're saying.
Well, what it is, I get it varies, but a bonus or incentive payment in February of each year, which can change. And I understand that it's part of my taxable income.
Objection, Your Honor. He has not stated a legal objection to the court looking at the check stub. I think he may be confused.
Well, I mean, there's no legal objection. I'll admit the state's Exhibit 1, but you'll be able to explain to me what your arguments are in terms of the total amounts, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead, Ms. Turner.
All right. So, Mr. Pena, on your check stub dated for the pay period pay date of July 9th, which was the most recent check stub, your total year-to-date earnings based off of that check stub was $66,138.16. Is that correct? Do you have that check stub?
Yes, ma'am. That is the gross amount on that check stub date.
And after I analyzed that check stub and calculated that amount and was able to derive from the 27 weeks that have passed in this year alone from January up until now, I state to you then at that time that your average gross monthly, your average gross weekly income each week was $2,449.56 based off of your check stub.
That is what you said. Yes, ma'am.
And once I calculated that, I then further explained to you that based off of that weekly amount, which was derived from your check stub, that your gross monthly income each month was averaging about $10,614.76 for this year alone. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That is what you said.
And after that, I was able to determine what the new proposed child support amount would be for two children, which was stated to be $1,928. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were not in agreement with that new child support amount. Is that correct?
No, ma'am. Yeah, that is correct. I am not in agreement.
And why is that?
I want the payment made in February for my bonus and incentive be taken into consideration when forecasting the remainder of the year, because there's not going to be another payment like that this year. So it raises my average monthly income because of the $7,500 in February that is shown on my check stub. That payment's once a year at the second month of the year for the year prior. Well, it stands for the year prior, but that a payment such as that won't happen for the remainder of the year. So my average monthly income will be lower than what is calculated because it includes that bonus incentive payment.
And did I explain to you that the only income used was the income based off of your check stub, which was the income received for this year up until today's date?
Yes, ma'am. And I can provide every check stub for this year up to now if I need to.
We don't, as long as it forecasts what you have received since January of 2021 all the way up until June 9th of 2021. So I
Okay,
did
so let
explain.
me ask, is this a one-time bonus payment per year?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I'm a salaried employee at 40 hours a week. So that one payment that hits in February, if they try to take my January to June or July, it raises my monthly average for the remainder of the year, which I'm not going to receive another payment this year.
Okay, have you shown your paychecks to Ms. Turner?
Yes,
which
sir.
would indicate that that's a one-time bonus payment per year?
As I was had mentioned a minute ago, I am prepared to send it all of my check stubs to date, and it will show the February payment of the bonus incentive, the one time, and I can send 2020s as well also to back that up.
Well, you know, your W your W-2s would be very helpful.
Okay.
You have those?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, why don't we take a recess and email those to Ms. Turner so she can look and see what your total earnings are,
Sure.
for the year of 2020, and then those paychecks that show that, that's like a one time per year bonus payment.
Yes, sir. I can do that.
Because at this point we're, I think, calculating the 7,500 into the 27 weeks
Yes, sir.
that your child support was calculated on. So
Yes, sir.
let's see if we can get some more exact numbers where we can, then make a determination.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ms. Turner, we're going to recess, and you're going to send those immediately, Mr. Pena?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where to send them to?
No, sir. Is it the same email
The
address
same
that I
email
sent?
address. Yes, the same
No
email
problem.
address.
And who will pick that up, Ms. Turner? Will that go directly?
I'll intercept it. Yes, I'll intercept it. I can see when he sends it.
Okay, let's do that. And because that way we can
Okay.
then determine if, because if that's a $7,500 one time a year bonus, then it would be $625 a month, if you split it up through 12 months. So, all right, we'll
Sir.
recess for a minute.
Okay.
Let me know when you're
Thank
ready
you,
again.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. All right, guys, hold on for a second. Mr. Pena, go ahead and send that to me so I can